Έχουμε τη χαρά να έχουμε μαζί μας ένα ακόμα Sportal guest, τον Ρικάρντο Φόις, assistant coach της Ιταλικής Εθνικής Ομάδας, καθώς και το New York Knicks. Αυτή τη στιγμή δεν βρίσκεται, να τονίσουμε, στην Κύπρο μαζί με την ομάδα, βρίσκεται στη Νέα Υόρκη για να ενσωματωθεί με τη νέα του ομάδα, τους New York Knicks. Italy was the first team to arrive to Cyprus for the Eurobasket. How are they? Do you talk to them?
Talk to them every day. They're in a great spot. They're actually enjoying Cyprus, good weather. We had a good preparation, very good preparation. Mm-hmm. We're lucky the guys were healthy, where we could spend some great time together. First in the Alps, with a good tournament in Trento against Iceland and Senegal. Mm-hmm. Then we went down to Trieste with a great game against Latvia. And then we finished it up in Bologna. And there was another great test against Argentina. After that, I had to leave, as well as Pepe Poeta had to go to Milan. But the team continued, went to Rome, and then went to the Acropolis last week. So very good preparation. Guys are healthy, which is the most important part. Gallo just got back from Puerto Rico last week. So everybody is fired up and ready to go.
The most important thing. Okay, so how is your collaboration with Coach Pacheco? I know he's a crazy Italian, so...
I didn't know all Italians crazy.
Yes, they are. We are, yes.
All the Italians are crazy and all the coaches are crazy. So no,
this makes coach and Italian crazy.
No, we have a great group. I think one of the main things with him is from day one, he tried to build a family and a true family where everybody, from the training staff, the organizational part, the coaches, the players. National team is a big sacrifice because you take times away from your home, from your family, from your vacation to just go and play for national team. You don't do it for money. Players make so much more money when they go and play for their team, but they come on national team because of the pride and the representing your country. And so that was the main thing for him. He created a group we can't wait to go there in summer, spend time together, players, coaches, everybody. We're always in touch during the year. We're always in touch we spend the whole day together. It's we're going our camp and wake up at 8. We stay together all the way until 10 p.m. every day. So it's something special because you have players that come from different backgrounds. You guys in NBA, EuroLeague. They're just young guys. They're trying to make their mark. And for them to come in an atmosphere where everybody's welcome, we have every practice is open doors. So the fans are part of it. Former players are part of it. I think every summer has been a great joy to be together. So I think that answer a little bit. I was coaching for Pacheco is
yes,
being part of this family, and you feel a big responsibility.
Of course. Italy has Greece as its opponent. Do you think that is the strongest opponent in the group, and the most difficult to face?
It's hard to say who is the most difficult because every Eurobasket is different. But Greece is a great team. Come on, we're talking about every team that has Giannis. It's a great team. I had the luck of, or bad luck, to play against Giannis in the NBA Finals when I was in Phoenix. So I saw it firsthand, right? And he's an unbelievable teammate, unbelievable leader, unbelievable player. And now, obviously, they're coached by Spanolis, who's a legend. He's been unbelievable since he started coaching. They have a lot of winners, players with experience at the highest level. So it's no mystery that Greece is one of the favorites for a medal, for winning it all. It's going to be a really tough game, but you have other great opponents in the group. You have Spain, and we know their winning tradition, their mentality. I know they have some injuries, but they have an Hall of Famer head coach. So you can never count Spain out, right? Last Eurobasket, everybody counted Spain out. They win the gold. And Georgia, Bosnia, I think it's going to be a lot of tough games. Mm-hmm. And certainly Greece is going to be one of the best team. I think everybody in Greece has beat expectations, and the goal for them should be a medal. But there are probably other 8-9 teams that we can say the same about.
Okay, as a coach, how do you judge Spanuli's decision to leave out Antetokounmpo, Sloukas, and Mitoglou, three of our best players in the Greek national team? I'm talking about the game Greece versus Italy. Mm-hmm. Do you think that this was a decision as a coach to make things difficult for Italy?
I mean, it's hard to talk about other teams. Like, I'm sure he has his reason. I'm sure, like, it doesn't happen very often that you play an opponent and then 5 days later you play them in a real event. I know for us it's important to play the most we can together and build that chemistry. But, I'm sure if you ask him, he's an unbelievable coach. So he has his reason and he has his things he's looking forward. So he felt that game was also back-to-back. Like it was too close game for Greece, so I can understand why you want to rest some players. Nobody remembers exhibition games and friendlies. Everybody remembers what you do at Eurobasket. That's what matters.
That's true. Okay, I would like to move on a topic that has moved us mainly for the strength of his soul and his family. I'm talking about Achille Polonara. Due to a very important battle that he is fighting, from which he will emerge victorious. He will be absent from the Eurobasket. How much this absence affect you as a team? And is this an additional motivation for Italian national team?
Oh, absolutely. First of all, like he's not with us, and he wasn't with us because, you say like he's going through his own battle, but he was with us. Mm-hmm. We FaceTime in the plays, in the group chat with the players, he's in the group chat with the coaches. We FaceTime and he gave us his ideas.
Yes, we saw that.
He's been like absolutely part of it. And I think it goes back to what we said at the beginning of like, we want everybody to feel part of this, even when you're not there. And I think, we can't wait to have Aki's back with us in person, but it's been like he never left. That's and for sure there is a motivation of doing good for him. Like he's been a huge part of this family. So we don't forget that. We don't take that for granted. I think all the players don't take that for granted. That right now we're playing Eurobasket. Next Eurobasket, who knows who's going to be there?
Allow me to say that the Italian national team gave us an incredible moment when Polonara's teammate Spissu decided to wear his jersey to the Eurobasket. I want your comment on this wonderful initiative.
It's just part. It was natural. It's part of who we are. I think one team wins every 4 years. Eurobasket, one team wins, but there are different ways of winning. There are different ways of staying together, and our ways of doing it is that of like we celebrate our teammates, we celebrate the people that are part of it, and Aki, obviously being a really famous player and a great player, he became very public. But we have done the same with guys that were less known or part of the staff, and they've gone through their things. And I love that part. I'm really proud, and I think everybody in the national team is really proud of like the kind of culture we want to foster, and we want the young guys to see every time they come with us. Now, of course, you want to win medals. That's what we're here for. You want to give your country an incredible moment of joy. But those things matters. And I think our fans and our, basketball fans all over the world appreciate a team that does certain things and respect and value their members.
Mm-hmm. Okay, apart from this significant absence, you also have Di Vincenzo, right?
Oh, Di Vincenzo, unlucky, he was injured. He tried to get back get back ready for Eurobasket. He was very fired up about the opportunity. He wanted to be with us. And unlucky when he started to release back, he felt an injury, and it's hard because you want to have your best players, and he wanted to play, and he did crazy. If people knew all he went through to make it happen, so they could be there, and he just couldn't do it. So we had to, like everybody, it's part of the family. His time is gonna come. We have other guys that have been there from day one, and they can't wait to be there. And so we want to talk about the guys that are here, because injuries are just part of the part of these competitions, especially those competitions. They're like 2 weeks long, so you can't unluckily wait for anybody.
That's true. Okay, Gianni Antetokounmpo. Pocheko revealed to reveal to us that a Latvian player called him a beast, right? How do you characterize Gianni Antetokounmpo?
First of all, I think his greatest thing is like the joy he plays the game with, and how hard he works. I think those are two things that genuinely distinguish him from any other player. When you're in this competition, you always have star NBA players mixed with normal guys, and the way he interacts with his teammates and bring them together, I think he truly enjoys that. And I think it signifies who he is as a person. So that will be my number one thing with him. And obviously, like when we talk about a player, we're talking about an incredible player. Like he is a beast. He's unstoppable inside. His mid-range, people don't talk about it, but his pull-up and mid-range got so much better in the years. His free throws got better. When you play against him, you got to bring 110% of what you got. If you bring 80%, he's going to kick your butt. So, and he loves to hug Pocheko. I think that's also one of his skills.
Okay. I want to remind you some of Coach Pocheko epic words about Gianni Antetokounmpo. I don't watch videos of him because otherwise I would go into depression. And of course, the viral hug. Sorry?
Very true.
Yeah, very true, really? Okay. And of course, the viral hug in 2022. I'm sure you have seen this. Right?
Yeah, I've seen him after because we were on the bench when they were hugging.
So after, what was your reaction on these words and the viral hug? Normal Pocheko.
No, yeah, I think it speaks about the hug was like a genuine hug of like Giannis was getting ready because I think they were about to play their second round game, and we had just won, and it was just those two in the moment of incredible happiness, and I think Giannis perceived that, and he was like genuinely happy for us winning. Like when you beat, that was after we beat Serbia.
Yes,
which was an epic win. Like
yes.
The Serbia team we're talking about, one of the greatest Serbia team ever, and we saw it in the last Olympics. Yes. They almost beat USA, playing great, and we were able to beat them. So that was a win that if
you won't forget.
We didn't win the medal because we lost to France, but if we would have won the medal, people will look back as one of the greatest upset in the history of Eurobasket.
Of course, that's
when
true.
You really look at the player. And so that joy came out. I think when you look at the video, they sent it to me the other day. When you look at the video, like you can truly see, I think, what our program as a national team is about. Also what Giannis is about as a person.
Okay. Do you think he's his favorite player?
I think Pocheko's favorite player is Pocheko. He was really good. Like he really liked himself how he played basketball. Okay. But no, for sure. One thing that I truly sense in all these years, we played against great opponents.
Of course.
How much he enjoys to play against those guys.
Yes.
Like he's
maybe top 3.
Yeah, for sure, top 3. I mean, him and Jokic and
but
like
Pocheko first.
Out there.
Pocheko and all the others.
Pocheko first. Come on. Because the NBA didn't know. But.
Yes, that's great. Okay. This year, there were many scenarios linking him, Gianni Antetokounmpo, to the Knicks. And you're assistant coach to the Knicks. So I don't know if the rumors are true, but in case they were true, how would you feel about this addition?
I don't know anything. I wasn't with the Knicks, so that's.
You are now. So maybe you have heard something.
But no, those things are way above my pay grade. I just moved in 3 days ago. I'm trying to find my apartment. That's what I'm worried about right now.
Oh, you will find, I'm sure.
And I'm hoping that I know you're Greek TV, but I'm hoping that Italy beats Greece. That's really my worry. I will stop Giannis on first game. That's what I'm worried about.
Good luck with this. Okay. Do you think it's possible that Giannis would go to a team other than the Bucks? Any other team, not only the talking about Knicks.
No, I don't know. This is something you gotta ask Giannis.
I tried. Okay.
So he knows better than me. I can tell you that much. I know this. I think I will say this. I think at the end of his career, I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to go back to Europe and play 1 or 2 years in Greece. I think for as much, and this is, I don't know him personally, but just as looking him outside, like I wouldn't be shocked if he finished his career in Greece. But that's just me. I never spoke to Giannis one time in my life.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So this year you have also in the Knicks Gerson Yabusele, right? So the captain of the French national team, who is one of the favorites. I'm talking about the national team. How do you see him in general?
Oh, he's a great player. He's kicked our ass so many times in the years. So I'm happy to see him. That finally I can coach him. But France is a great team. I mean, we saw it last year. Same thing in the Olympics, and he's been one of their main pieces. He's been dominant. He's been a winner everywhere he's been, and especially through the French national team. I think it's such a great honor that people don't talk about, of being the captain of one of the best teams in the world in a moment of. I think this will be the golden age of French basketball. The amount of high-level players they're producing, the wins their national team is having. I think it's such a great honor for him. I'm happy for him. I can't wait for him. I mean, I still hope they win silver and Italy wins the gold, because they beat us 4 years ago in one of the craziest games of Eurobasket history. But no, I think the world of him.
Okay, and what are your favorites for the Eurobasket? Top 3. Tell me 3. You said Spain. I heard that. You said Spain.
Well, I say Spain. You can never count Spain out. I think Eurobasket is one of the best competition in the world because so many teams can win it. And, the World Cup, obviously, you have USA Basketball, you have Canada, you have Argentina, Brazil, Australia. Same in the Olympics, you have some of them, but there are less European teams. And the reality is when you get to the quarterfinals of Eurobasket, every team can win it. Slovenia, Luka Doncic. Spain has won more than anybody. You have France, you have Greece, you have Serbia, you have Germany, they're world champion. You have Italy, you have Latvia, Lithuania. You go down the road. I think Serbia, Germany, and France are the 3 teams that maybe separate themselves a little bit. Obviously, Serbia is Jokic, Bogdanovic, so the amount of talent is incredible. France, especially when they have everybody, I will have to put them out there when Wemby will get back and healthy. And Germany, I love Franz Wagner. I love everything they've done. Schroeder has been terrific for them. They're the world champions. So I will say probably those are my top 3 favorite, with like maybe Greece and everybody else a little below. But if you tell me none of these 3 teams makes a medal, I wouldn't be shocked. Because the level of Eurobasket is so balanced. And you remember 4 years ago, Slovenia loses to Poland. And Poland made it.
Of course.
So Finland, Lauri Markkanen has been terrific. Portugal beat Spain in an exhibition. There is so many good teams. And really, really, the level of Eurobasket. Sweden, they've been terrific with Pelle Larsson. I don't know if there is a country right now in Europe that I feel like there's going to be an easy win.